Oh, we can talk, we can chat. You like your drink? It's too sweet though.
I listen. I feel it Ghana anything. I won't carry the Ghana. Said next time that Atlanta City is my boyfriend and can try it.
Oh my God. You be having fun with your white friends. I saw y'all. I was like, oh my God, the girl knows how to have fun. Like, you have fun, but you really fun. People jump in on top of the bar tables and everything. You're just having a time. I like that for you. Yeah, you're not bothered.
No, but you know when white people meet up with black guy that resemble them, but not actually them, you get a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
And you know, they feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm black, but I somehow resemble them a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. So like beard blonde, you know?
Like because you're eyeball green, you're light skin, and weapon for you, they feel safe when they're around you, right?
A little bit. A little bit.
You know, controversy.
A little bit.
Oh my God.
They will not say, yeah, somehow. And you know, I got a little blood a little bit. Yeah.
I understand that.
Like the way I you right now, you feel way more comfortable than your real women. When that women will sell you out. I'll never sell you out.
Oh, you're like the middle ground for everybody. Oh.
Also, you back in the day, you was like that.
I'm the balance.
I like that.
I'm the example of love. No. The two races come together to form me.
I think back in the day he was a houseman.
Yeah?
He was a houseman.
It don't matter.
He was in the field.
He let us know what
matter.
He wasn't in the field, it was a house.
No, fact, that's true.
And sometimes you need somebody in the house to keep the door unlocked.
He was in the field.
But that's what I just said to him. I made it very, very clear. I'm the example of love.
You black people, they hear us talk about slavery like this, it would kill us.
What that mean was he was in the house. He was like,
bro, slave master loving a few. Slave master loving a slave. It's a balance of love.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's a balance of love and hate.
It's a balance of love, bro.
So he wasn't in the field; he was in the house. I understand.
Why the field, bro? Some of those things still plays in the field. What are you talking about?
Welcome back to In the Fries podcast. Today we're going to be tackling a very heavy discussion: Afrobeats. Now the whole world calls it Nigerian, but let's be honest: did Nigeria actually create this? Or did they just package, commercialize what other African countries do, including the great Liberia, had already started? Now, from palm wine music to hipco, Liberia has its receipts, right? Mm-hmm. So the real question is, who built the foundation and who stole the shine? So we're going to be talking about that today. So I guess when we started out, let's start from the beginning, right?
So I see you looking down because you got receipts.
Yeah, I got my paperwork.
Because every time we get on here, we start to talk. People be like, "Oh, y'all just talking. Y'all don't got no receipts."
Yeah, we got facts
today. We have receipts for y'all.
Yes,
we want y'all to go. We know what we talking about. We always know what we talking about. But
today,
we
have time. We have the year. I think we can start this off with my ancestors, the Portuguese. You know, the Portuguese had came apparently, and they had brought. They call it the two-string guitar, the Portuguese two-string guitar, and they say the Kruman is the original man who had started the Afrobeat. That when the Portuguese had came, the Kruman refused to become slaves. They were free slaves. So they were just workers, and they were helping the Portuguese navigate the sea. Yes. And as that happens, you know, the same way you go to work, you hang out with your white friends, you learn things from your white friends learn things from you. The crewmen took the Portuguese guitar, added it to their own beats and drums, and curated palm wine music.
And play palm music. So basically, you know how like back in the day they didn't have like the navigation on the sea. Mm-hmm. So the crewman was a man who was showing the men how to move around,
selling their own people out.
So in order for them to be friends, they teach them how to play the guitar. So you know our crew men, our Liberian men, we teach them something, they let it go learn. They want to add their own thing to it. So what the men did, they added the African, the culture, and this and that into that vibe, and then they created palm wine music. You know, palm wine is a very famous drink in Liberia. Like when you go to Liberia,
Africa in general.
No. I think we got more palm trees in Liberia than a lot of African countries. Yeah. I feel like when they say palm, you say Liberia. When you say anything I got to do with palm, so when you say palm wine, once I heard palm wine music, I said that's Liberian because palm wine we don't want own that.
The best palm butter too. You know,
everything
palm is us.
Yeah, so palm wine music, for me, I'm very upset about this conversation, right?
Why?
Because I've been around a lot of people who know about music, like from like big producers like Mastercraft. Like that's my guy. Like me and him stayed together for 2 years in Kansas. We was working with Tom Ali, right? So I don't know why Mastercraft never told me like, yo, bro, like Liberia play a major role when it comes to this whole African Afrobeat music. I gotta give him a call and I gotta ask him why he hid that information.
Why do you think they would tell us?
I feel like you guys are getting all you guys getting right now when it comes to this African music. Like, give us our flowers. Like, bro, we started this.
We breathed it.
We breathed this whole thing, this whole music that's moving
the whole
around
Afrobeat
here.
that moving around today. We breathed
I was actually at a party
man.
recently, and I think I finally hit my like quota of I'm tired of hearing Yoruba music. I don't speak Yoruba. I don't speak Basa. I don't speak Sapo. I don't speak my mom and dad's languages. Why do I want to go to a party of another country and they're only speaking their language? And it was a throwback party. It pissed me off even more. Because where's Tutu Party? Why is Tutu Party not playing? One guy, it's not playing. No French music is playing. You're talking about throwback African music. There's real throwback African music in West Africa. All I'm hearing is straight Nigerian music. And it's like, not to be like that, you Nigerians will get mad at me when I say this, but the girls are not moving and dancing. So you're playing nothing but Yoruba music, and the girls are not getting up. Nigerian girls, y'all posh. Y'all don't want to twerk. Y'all don't want to do this. Y'all don't want to do that. And then the person with the microphone, he look at me. I got big toma. He looking at me. He waiting for me to start dancing. I don't know the music, sweetheart. I don't know the music, right? I'm not Nigerian. So I'm sick of going to parties. If we're going to talk about Africa, let's include the whole diaspora, please.
Yeah,
please.
But the thing about it, right? What you gotta understand, Nigerians are very corny. Yeah, they are very corny sort of people. If you introduce something and you don't introduce it properly, if they have the chance, they'll whip it off for you.
No, but I feel like
true.
I feel like Nigerians are like the white people in Africa, right? That's what white people have done to America for the longest. The black people created something. The white man come, he enhance it, and he figure out how to commercialize it, market it, promote it, and he own it. So basically, that's what they did with Afrobeat, because like palmwine music started this whole vibe, right? Liberia and Sierra Leone. Big up to Sierra Leone. Big up to this guy called Ebenezer. He was the one that literally took the palmwine sound and he moved it around, because I think like his mother was a lawyer. She was half Nigerian, whatever. So they have a couple of dollars. So he was able to take that and move it around because he had a band, right? Move it around because our Liberian people in there with the whole level, the palm wine level, they was traveling, they was teaching people. They went to Ghana, and that's how he was able to learn about it, because they was moving around. They were teaching people stuff. They were moving to Sierra Leone, Ghana. There was a traveling, teaching people. But I feel like one thing about my people, right, that I always say, is they use the art to hustle. So they probably saw like, oh, I know this thing, let me show it to you, just give me $5 for it. But these other people, what they do, right, they understand how powerful art is, right? They take art and they turn it into a business. So that's what separates us from these other nationalities, because we continue trying to hustle with art. We teaching, we get small money. For example, we had this conversation the other day, right, about this lady that goes on Facebook, right, called Charlotte Robert, right, and she make all type of wild, crazy stuff. People are actually arguing with me on the internet, telling me they comparing her to Wendy Williams, that actually on TV in America, that's making millions of dollars. They saying to me, right, her literally going on Facebook Live and begging people to sell her and cash out her money is comparing to the same level of what these people have able to create. Like,
do you think Liberians, unfortunately, I hate to go back to this war, but do you think, and even before war, because this is before war, if you think about it, really, we've always had this, my mom like to say, boss man like to say thank you, you don't like to say you're welcome. Or is it how you would say it, like that? Somewhere like we like people to do for us. We like people to have their own thing. But for us to actually curate it, create it ourselves, do it all by ourselves and move forward, we don't have the power. It's more so, it's kind of not lazy, but we are kind of lazy in that way. Because if you was a small child doing music, go to their mom and pop and say, I want to do music. The Liberian mom and pop would say, go be a nurse. Now, Nigerian, they may say, go be doctor. But look at Tiwa Savage. She became doctor and #1 Grammy winner.
Yeah, but
so it's like, dang.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, I think we allow the name to have a great impact on us, to be called the motherland. You know, when you're a mother, you give love, and you give love to every associated, and that's how we find everything that goes around. Like, we just let it go easily, because
it's love. It's all love.
Because when you talk about Afrobeat today, it all started from palmwine music. And let me dive a little bit. Let me go a little bit down the rabbit hole. Right, and there is no reference given there's no credibility other than the name be anonymous. Talking about Kruman. Kruman, what's the Kruman beyond this? That is to tell you that the story of Kruman was a selfless person. Even though it was introduced, the sound was introduced from cruise salesman, travel all the way from Liberia to Sierra Leone, and they end up in Ghana. And Ghanaians took the credibility off of it. Because what his name Kwame established a band that called the Commercialized band, did the first record in 1928 in London. You understand? But how all these things was inspired by Anonymous, the crew seaman. Who was the crew seaman? Everybody noticed this,
everybody behind the Kruman got named. Their title, they're given credit, everything.
Yeah.
The person who originated, we will not know his name.
Not know his name. And now when you come back, this is why I'm talking about Nigerians be very corny with this situation, right? Because there's no article of Nigeria in the history of what inspired the palmwine music or that of the juju music and stuff like that even give birth. There's nothing ever rated or mentioned like how a Ghanaian would acknowledge the fact that yes, a crew seaman give birth to palmwine music.
Then go to High Life.
Exactly, right? But in Nigeria, they tell you a local, and a foreign. That's how they refer to us. Local and the foreign, how you call it? Local and foreign counterpart give birth to.
Don't even say the country.
Yes, local and foreign give birth to palmwine music, and then later on palmwine music inspire juju music back.
I think palmwine music inspire
Juju.
High Life. High Life, yeah. And then High Life, and then High Life inspire
the juju?
Because the Ebenezer guy, right?
Yeah.
He was the one that inspired Fela Kuti, whatever the guy that they saying Afro, they giving all the credibility when it comes to that Afro beat African music too, right? He was inspired by a Sierra Leone guy called Ebenezer that literally he got the sound from the Liberian people, the crew people of Liberia, palmwine music. So you gotta take a look at this, right? So Fela Kuti was able to come to America. So by him coming to America is a mega of everything.
But the Nigerians ruled up that whole high life, bro. When they got from palmwine music, they got straight to juju. To the juju sound.
So they took
that out.
So they're not even giving the Ghanaians the credit. So
No.
the Ghanaians are 42
No.
for the owner for something they stole from
And that
somebody
is my
else.
problem. You go to
Listen,
Nigerian parties, it's just Niger, it's just Niger, it's just Niger. No other country gets to feel representation. No other country, and if it is, it's like one song.
This is how they refer to the sound. This is how they refer to whoever that established the sound. They said local. There was no direct reference given. There wasn't no crew seaman or Kwame wasn't mentioned who did his first song in 1928. That was the first album that was recorded in London in 1928. And they recorded the album later in 1930.
That's when the first Nigerian album was 1930.
Are you talking about 12 years? Because the sound was introduced in 1920.
So 1920s, that's when the palmwine music.
That's when it's palmwine music entered Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana.
Turn it over to Kwame. Kwame formed his band. Called the band the Commercialized, right? And then in 1928, they finally did an album over the crew seaman never recorded anything. That's what I said.
But I'll tell you,
out of love.
No,
they never recorded, bro.
It's not about love, my man.
It's not love.
Bro, it's about they want to hustle with the art, my brother. Like Brent, man, everything. Bro, I've dealt with my people on all levels, right?
Yeah.
Different level, bro. I'm on a call the other day, right? Because I'm working on this reality show I want to do on Liberia, right?
Yeah.
I'm on a call with people that I know for a fact in their career they're not there yet. They're not there in their career. So now they see me, I want to put something together, and I want us to come together and do it. They figure out how they hustle me. They saying to me, oh, are you going to pay for flights and are you going to pay for staying? Who in your career are not paying for you to fly somewhere? For you to fly to Africa to do a project,
I got my flight,
especially if you already know for a fact that you will be in Africa already. I've already talked to you. Say, I'll be in Liberia. Let's work. And now I'm putting you on a group call. You asking questions.
They flight yet. They waiting for you to book.
You asking questions like that. So my people, Liberian people, they like to hustle with everything, and everything is not a hustle because you talking about being a part of the 1% in the world, right? When we think about entertainment, people don't understand how powerful entertainment is and how much money is involved in entertainment because entertainment connect the whole entire world. It's one thing that connect the whole entire world in one space. So it's like you're pushing a product to the whole entire world. It's a limited money you can probably make as an individual. So you can't hustle with that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So that's why Liberian people have not been able to actually take something that they own and actually create a business with it because they don't understand how major what they had. The people that created palmwine music, they didn't know that palmwine music was going to be so big to a fact where Davido name, Brenda Boy and Davido arguing about who owned private jet, who owned this Lamborghini, who buying the Lamborghini today, tomorrow. They don't understand that, bro.
It's just about we sitting here right now and we talk about Liberia introduced civilization to Nigerians. They would be like, oh no, that didn't happen. But that's actually happened, bro.
Now back in the day, we was those people back in the day.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, people used to travel to Liberia for
we
vacation.
introduced civilization to half of Africa,
No,
bro.
Liberia was back in the day. Liberia.
Exactly. We was there, you know? Like, I mean, we can't forget that part. Like you can't forget about whoever that walked you through the doors. We should be giving credit for these things. That's all we're saying. You know, palmwine music inspired Afrobeat today. So you can't write Afrobeat and not mention Liberians, you know? And I'll let dive a little bit about how the whole Afrobeat situation
in America history,
yes,
right?
I love
like
to know
where we
more.
at now.
Yeah, where we are right now.
No.
Because listen, I heard you know, one time I was in the gallery, right? And I heard how my brother, you know, your name was mentioned, bro. Your name and a few other guys name how you fought to make music popular in America, African music popular in America. And now we see, a couple of Nigerian guys that all around here they just started showing yeah.
Man, eat it. Yo, bro, the minute eat it showing us. Bro, let me tell you about Afrobeat, right? With us Liberians, right? We Liberian people, right? We literally, like, to the fans, to the guys who, the artists, the DJs, the promoters, like, we literally was the one that really brought Afrobeat to live in America.
Yeah.
I'm not saying because we wasn't financially prepared to actually, like, book, like, you know how David and them, the price is $200-300, but back in the day, artists was $1,500-1,200. We was doing techno. When we did tour, I did techno tour, Malik Berry tour, when Flavor and Kid, every Liberian promoter, we did like 5-6 cities. All these cats that came to do shows in America.
But you were doing it for the love.
We was the one. I'm saying because
you represent the motherland.
Yeah, because we love the motherland. So let me tell you one crazy thing happened in Philly, right? The first time Afrobeat,
and you're a crew man too.
The first time, right? Let me tell you something about Philly.
Jesus Christ.
Let me tell you something about Philly Afrobeat history, right?
Yeah.
The first time an African song would ever play on the radio in America was when we did Techno at Vanity Grand. We did Techno at Vanity Grand.
Damn, that's a throwback.
And the deal,
another crew man.
And the deal with the club where we wanted them to play the commercial because they had radio promo, right?
Yeah, they did. I remember Vanity back in the day.
So we had Vanity play techno songs with the promotion, with the radio promo, with the song, with the commercial. So that's the first time you ever heard African music on radio in Philadelphia. So
wow, nice.
We did that show.
And a crew man did that.
2016?
No, I think that was what, like 20. That was like probably like 2015. Yeah, 2015, 2016.
I just hopped off the porch.
So we basically, when techno first came to America with Panda, right?
Yeah.
When Malik Berry had that song with Wizkid, right? One song, he was a producer. So like Wande Cole, when he had like these are the cats that we did tours for in America. So Liberian people have played a major role in Afrobeat history. Now I saw a documentary that was done with Big A and all these guys. They was including DJ Zimo, all these Nigerians. They never mentioned no Liberian name, no Liberian. They didn't mention
promoters,
Louis, Shauna B, DJ Bossman, Versatile. They never mention our people. When they do that, they there. Because you know why? I can't blame them. Because you see me, I'm working on a show in Liberia. I'm trying to put Liberian people that do production in movies together, right?
Yeah.
They actually make questions like, how much you paying us? How much you flying out? These Nigerians not doing that.
No, and I hang out with the Nigerians. I do events with the Nigerians. When we come together, we just come together. Yesterday, we were sitting down, coming up with the itinerary for the festival and what needs to be bought for merchandise. This came up in convo. This came up in convo. Something came up in convo. It was too expensive. You could see one person got uneasy. The other person just bought it. Because there was no, like, we need this. That's it. It's not about, who's gonna do what to what? Whoever can fill in where they can fill in, they fit in and they build it up. Liberian people say, "What's my 10%? Where's this coming? How is this coming?" I put my money in because I know by the end there will be money. I know this shit it's about to make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 bands. So what's my $100? What my $200 to put in it right now so we can see it go easier and easier? No, not Liberian person. You tell them go put $100. You gotta make sure they see 5.
Yeah, so that's what's going on right now, Bill. That's the problem.
Yeah, but so the only thing that the only thing I learned from the whole conversation, you're right. What happened in the 1920s? The crew seaman was anonymous. His name wasn't mentioned. Who inspired Afrobeat today through the palmwine music, and then we'll come back in 2015 again. Another crewman made a mistake. That my brother.
It's the crew people for real.
Another crewman made a mistake.
Yeah,
bitch.
we go.
Yeah. But the only difference here is at least his name will be mentioned. J Bass. But on the serious note, bro, like we need to stop doing that as Africans, bro. Let's acknowledge, let's acknowledge it. We got to. You can't talk about Afrobeat and not mention Liberia.
Cannot. And Sierra Leone. Let me give it to Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
The cool people in Liberia and Sierra Leone. It's so sad. Like Sierra Leone is like our people too. We like to say we all.
I mean, a Sierra Leone. I'm like we're locked in. Yes,
bro. They're not even like they're not even giving the guy Ebenezer his credit. Like they're giving the script to at least Ebenezer. So cool people. Boom, palmwine music. Ebenezer took it, moved it to high life, inspired high life, and then boom, Fela Kuti was inspired by him because Fela Kuti will honor him. Fela Kuti Peking.
Listen, and for most of you, people who don't know this, let me just say it: a big shout out to the crew Trap, the real Atlantis of Africa, the greatest. Because the reason why I'm emphasizing on this greatness, His Excellency George Manawia, the greatest soccer icon of the world.
I think crew people got
a crew, man.
I think crew people. Because bro, we say,
and it's funny, right? I mean, it's funny if George Weah wouldn't have finished it to the end to be the greatest or winning the African World Best, bro. Probably the Nigerians will try to steal that story. But that story, you can't steal it.
That's super crazy, though.
You can't.
What you just said, right?
Yeah.
And then like, bro, they be saying the Manon people and the what they call didn't want.
Who talk about Manon people? Who talk about Kio? Nah.
I didn't want Liberia.
Nah.
I think crew people actually like the pioneers of greatness in Liberia.
They are.
Yeah. Big up to Mane Wea himself.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like during the time of war, when the Atlantic slave trade was hard, very, very hard. The only people that were navigating the ocean freely was the crew people, bro. That's beautiful.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel good. I feel good with my crew. My man play that song. Yeah. That was palm music come from. Yeah. Play that vibe.
Make you drop a palm music. I'll let remind the people what we're actually talking about.
Yeah. Hear the sound.
Drop a little sound, bro. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, the vibe in it.
Okay, that's the one with Kwame, right? Or the album he did in 1928. Okay, this is the first album. Kwame. Yeah. From the band The Kumasi.
You want to reference that to that's what he took.
Yeah, that's where he talking from, bro.
Took this from there.
Yeah. So this is my point, right? If Kwame name can be remembered, why should we be called the crew seaman? Yeah. We should rewrite that article, bro. We need to trace history, bro. We gotta come up with a name.
So who knew what boy that?
Bro, it's funny, but it's serious, bro. We gotta come up with a name. What are you talking about the crew man?
Nah, I love my Nigerian people, man. But right now, as I sit on this couch, man, I'm kind of highly upset. And even today, speaking of Nigerians, big up to my guy Equal. He married. He finally proposed to my Liberian sister.
My man Equal is Equal a Liberian man.
He finally proposed to my Liberian sister.
Yeah.
And DJ Equal proposed to my Liberian sister. Equal, I beg you, my man, y'all gotta tell us why y'all been keeping that secret from us.
Bro,
because people play
for years and for years and for years and for years.
Bro, honestly, Equal don't look Nigerian. When you look at Equal, you can look. Equal is somehow related to the Bassa tribe of Liberia.
Oh yeah, he Liberian man too, right? He got Liberian.
Yeah, he got, bro. The man love the culture so bad, bro.
No, he have a Liberian child. He has no choice, my man.
Bro, listen,
Nigerian men love Liberian women.
Bro, loving someone is different from fitting in. Ego, his structure, the way he look, his height, his body, his everything, bro. Ego is a Liberian.
My man, the man got a Liberian child.
That boy gotta do a DNA, bro. He need to do a DNA before I be convinced.
He has to love us. You have to.
That boy is a bossa man. I bet anything. That boy got a low heritage traits all. I mean, West Africa, Liberia, bro. Yeah,
I'm saying like, so today we just want to let y'all know, all the people out there that keep taking this credit for Afrobeat. Please, Liberian play a major role in the sound.
Facts.
Like, you know. The best part about Afrobeat too, one thing I love about Afrobeat is that the guitars in it.
Yeah.
Like that Portuguese guitar that we added to the vibe, man.
What's that song by Tina Marie? Portuguese Lover. Is it that's the song, right? No.
I don't know that.
Tina Marie, Portuguese Lover. It's a good one with the Spanish guitar in the background. Yeah.
Yes. And then too, I was on Instagram, one of my boys, Zoe Dollar. It's American. He did a love. He called the song Visa, whatever. He was mentioning all the African culture. He ain't mentioned Liberia, my man. I don't like Tina like that, bro. Yeah. He mentioned.
That's the main reason why.
He mentioned
the reason why this episode. They gotta understand it,
Zoe
bro.
Dollar, you mentioned Sierra Leone. You mentioned Liberia.
We gonna keep bullying them. We gonna keep bullying them. We're gonna keep bullying.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to respect us.
You're gonna have to see us. You're gonna have to respect us, and that's it.
Yeah, my brother Zoe Dollar, I'm public slugging you today. Out of love. You can't, Zoe Dollar, you can't do a record Visa and you name it all the African countries.
And you left up the motherland.
One of the best country
that give birth to West Africa. We give birth to that sound you're enjoying today. You can't do that.
The Afrobeat you tapping into, my brother, palmwine music. We the one that created that.
We invented it.
We did that.
We built it.
And we the reason why High Life, we the Liberians, we the reason why High Life exists. Not Ghanaian people.
Yeah.
Y'all took that High Life, y'all running with it. Y'all never give us our credit either. Yeah. We're not just gonna attack the Nigerians. We gotta talk to the Ghanaian people too, because I watched this interview where Ghanaian literally said music started, this African music started in Liberia and Sierra Leone. Palmwine music. He said that. A Ghanaian guy was on this interview. He said that.
But my issue with the Nigerians, because when you search all the engines, right? You go to Wikipedia, all the different websites and stuff like that. They refer to all as local and foreign. What you call local and foreign, bro?
Yeah,
nah.
We call Nigerian people local and foreign. They will look at us.
Don't do that. We're your own brother, Nigeria, Liberia.
Other countries know our tribes, but they don't know our tribes.
Refer to us as the crew seaman too. We don't got problem with it, but don't say local with big.
Yeah, call us crew.
Yeah, y'all call us crew. Y'all give us the credibility, because we inspire Juju sound today that you guys be enjoying. You know the Juju sound? Pew, 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 pew. Like the Juju sound that where all the popping sim local auto garden can be, doing those stuff. That's what they be doing.
But I think 2017 the Palmwine Music Fest, they started doing the Palmwine Music Fest. 2017 is back, but the people that are doing it, they're not referencing Liberians either in that whole movement. I think it's in like California or something. Yeah, the 2017 they brought it back. The Palmwine Music Fest, they did it. They're doing it. So it's like we Liberians got to understand something, right?
Because that's what I'm talking about, bro. It's his story. It's his story. If you don't make it your story, bro, it's going to become his story, bro. That's how it's like.
I like him.
You got to understand it, bro. It's very simple. If you don't make it your story, it's going to become his story.
So it become their story. Our story.
Our story is not their story, bro.
Because look, because I didn't know this information, right? On one of the episodes, I literally said Afrobeat belong to Nigerian people because like they have commercialized it, packaged it, push it out there. We thank you guys for investing money to make it commercialized, but at the end of the day, we need our flowers.
You
we
can't
need you guys.
I don't something bro, and say it's yours. That's not what we're doing.
And
here.
This is it, right? I don't care, bro. Listen.
Oh, I was just going to get the next point.
Today is the 9th. Today's the 9th of 25. Listen, I'm a bet everything. I don't care how this goes. It will end up right back from where it started.
Definitely.
I want you to mark that, bro. Take it to the bank. As one of our representative would say, take it to the bank.
I would really appreciate for our fans, especially our older fans who listening, who know some palmwine music. When you guys see this video drop on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, if you guys could comment some of your favorite palmwine songs, some of your favorite throwback Liberian songs that you know, or even if it's not even palmwine music, things from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and the 90s. I want to listen to it.
This is my favorite, right? This is my favorite. Oh, my sweet, sweet red rose. My heart belongs to you. Let nobody steal you from me. That's Harry E. And listen, that's a collaboration of Liberia and Sierra Leone, bro.
No, but the thing about all this, the thing about the conversation, right? It get real, right? I really started to think about it, right? So the problem we facing, you see Nigerians, right? Fela Kuti did Afrobeat, and then when at time involved, they changed it, they put an S to it, right? They didn't change the whole entire name. They say, oh, this called Marco, Paco, Tropico, Saco. So if these cats that came after, right, the palmwine people would have kept that sound palmwine, they weren't going to change it to Brahma music, tropical music, hip-hop music. So that's the problem we facing, right? We're not respecting the people that came before us. We feel like we can just start our own shit.
Because that's the diversity in things, bro. Same thing when it comes to tribalism.
No, so there's
I will try to figure it out even in sound.
You can blend things, but you cannot steal it. Yeah, don't change
the horn. Don't change the whole entire thing about what was created before, and just think because you thought about a name, you make that, bro. Like back in the day. They had when Afrobeat came about on this side of town. That's when you saw all the beginning and diasporic era. They start thinking about ideas. They came up with hip-hop, and then some other men around that was in the streets. They said they would do trapcore. When trap music was booming, probably when hip hop music. When hip hop music was booming, they call it hip-core. And then when trap music started to boom, they said they're gonna call Liberian music trapcore now. So, bro, we got
Liberian music now.
Huh?
What is its current name?
So it's just so
it's a lot of different names.
So they got Brahma music.
Yeah.
They got trap cool. They got hip cool.
Yeah.
Those are three sounds.
Okay.
All these sounds was created by people who haven't made 500,000 out of music yet.
Why you talking about 500? I'll get fail you.
I just don't respect this more.
No, you get ready to call money in it.
I said they have it.
They haven't touched $500,000
They
yet.
haven't even touched $500,000. But they feel like they can come up with names.
No, but don't do that.
I want to come up with a name.
Yeah, you come up with only.
No, but don't do that, bro. I don't do that. You get ready to call money too. You $500,000, bro.
Yeah,
they haven't even touched $500,000.
Bro, the only musician in Liberia that I've seen $500,000 will probably be Jazino. I think so, probably. Might probably see around that.
Yeah,
a little bit around that.
Yeah, but Jazino
probably close to that.
Jazino never changed music. You never call. You never come.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're
Jazino,
right.
give us a name, please.
You're right. No. I'm not checking you Afro. What?
No, he never created his own name yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're right.
Yeah.
No, I know you're right on that part.
Yeah, so I'm talking about the man who can just come. I don't know. You can't be sitting out in your house, you're hungry, you die, you just come out.
But that's where influence comes from. And one stupid man house said it and follow, people follow it.
Everybody follow it. Yeah. No, people are following it based off the pettiness and say, oh, you have freestyle for the children. That's a poor name. Anything they want to. That's the problem in our culture, right?
No,
they have misunderstood like support. You know what I'm saying? They use support based in like a UN kind of way, like feed the children type of way. That's how they support people.
That's a UN.
Yeah. You down? We're gonna put you up.
Nah, I will say, okay. Speaking on Liberian artists, there are a lot of talented Liberian artists, and I don't think Liberians are mean in our own way. You can't come in front of people with foolishness and think we're just gonna clap. Like, that's not happening. So respectfully, I think when we do give each other Liberian artists their flowers, they are doing well. Ralph Don's doing amazing. L.I.B. Foreign's doing amazing. Phil Caesar's doing amazing. Who else? I'm coming to forget people's names, but those are my top three right there. So it's like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, right? Lately, I feel like consistency and freaking work ethic, right, is really what create a star. They got this guy on bro called 1030, right? 1030. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a guy called 1030. 1030 is starting to become one of my favorite Liberian acts right now.
Okay, what he do?
He do some of the stupidest songs.
You said acts.
But it's just like due to his consistency, like lately, like he started to be like my God. Like, cause like I like his consistency, how much he believe in himself. Yeah. You feel me? And he's not a good artist. He sucks. He's very bad. Like, but it's consistency. But let's get back to palmwine sound, man. Palmwine sound. This is palmwine music right here. Oh, you put the 1030 music? Oh, no, that's 1030 hungry man.
I mean, honestly speaking, right? Realistically, right?
Hungry man.
After this generation, right? Or the new sound, That is SIO, Larry G, and all the other new artists that come in, all right? After them, the next batch of Liberian entertainers, artists, right, will be fully in charge.
You're
of the art.
like SIO recently, SIO and MC Caro beef, right? Speaking about that, right?
Yeah.
Speaking about
No,
speaking,
before you-
Explain
no,
the
no,
beef.
no,
Explain
no,
the
no,
beef
no,
before
but
you speak
speaking
on the
no,
beef.
so the
Explain
beef,
this
the beef basically took place like this. MC Caro had an interview where she said, "Oh, soulful music, we tired with soulful music now, want people to make dancing music because she just dropped a dancing song."
Yeah.
A lot of Liberian artists don't understand, right? People listen to a lot of songs in their car in a day. You don't have to shade another artist. You don't have to not support another artist. It's not needed. It's not needed. If you want to make a dancing song, make a dancing song. Not everybody want to listen to dancing music.
'Cause I wanna cry and I wanna
we
twerk.
can't
It's
continue.
okay.
We can't continue to push out positive, good dancing vibe. Forget about this. Why the struggle is ruining our country. So
Yeah.
the kids who actually singing about the struggle, we okay with that. So no, that's what our reply to her was.
Oh, I didn't see the reply.
Her reply to her was, you better go and trap me. You better go work out.
Bro.
You go ahead, you talking about this and that.
Bro,
fat
bro,
shaming, please.
bro, first of all.
No. So what I'm saying about that part, right, is that, bro, like when he said that, like, cause a lot of the younger artists in Liberia, they've been scared of like the guys who was out there before them.
You feel like MC Caro is one of those.
So I feel like this,
giants.
I feel like he basically like, yeah, I see Cass standing up to CIC and them, like J Slug coming. CIC did an interview where he mentioned like he wasn't one that paid for J Slug
Yeah, he's the
first studio
gatekeeper, like,
time.
yeah.
He paid for J Slug
I didn't like that.
first studio time and
I'll
this
be
and that.
honest, I didn't
And
like
J
that.
Slug came back and he was like, yo, bro, the time me and you met in the studio was already paid for. You wasn't even CIC yet. You wasn't big at that time. I didn't even know your music. You feel me? So like these kids standing up to these guys standing up to these other guys who like people were scared of in the country. That's how you know change is about to come, right? Because like nobody is gatekeeping no more.
Yeah.
Nobody is everybody believe in themselves. Like they're like, I don't gotta kiss your butt in order for me to become where I gotta go. They working, they being consistent. Right now, SIO, it's like the kid dropped 3 songs and all 3 of his songs hit. Big records. You feel me? So what you think? You think you as a big artist, right? You never give me the shine, right? You think I get up, I'm gonna respect you? For example, the picking that we pushing in Liberia called True Diary, right? The artist I'm promoting, right? The kid just did a collaboration with a Dominican artist, good song, big song. No Liberian big artists have shared that song yet. Have promoted none of them. You feel what I'm saying to you, bro? If you really take a look at what's really happening with my people, bro, this shit hurt me. This shit is so painful to the point where, bro, like we in the diaspora on the side of town, right? That's trying to bring business to Liberia and figure out to actually bring music business to Liberia. And we realize like these guys not making no money. The ones who are the top of the line not making money from music, but they still moving like that to one another. They can't even help one another with a spotlight.
And a Nigerian would never.
And that's something we need to learn from other African countries like Nigeria, like Ghana. Look, what a music, comedy. You got this big hands in it. Don Jazzy. He be sharing those work.
They do.
Like he be sharing those work. He be doing massive promotion. And what are you artists? What you sound to his label and stuff like that, bro? The country is so small for people to be doing what they be doing.
Bro, but there's no way. I remember when Wizkid did that song with Drake. Every Nigerian, they share that shit.
Yeah,
Even though it wasn't
a big collaboration.
But that's what I'm trying to say to you, based off hustle. Every Nigerian, all the bloggers, all because they was happy that their music get to go out to the world.
Now you see why sometimes I be frustrated. Now you see why my little brother, the 001, the oracle of Liberian music, been going through for the past couple of years.
No, I see what he be going through, but he don't get a pass with him because he didn't share that either.
You see,
so how you gonna go through something yourself, and you go through something yourself, right? And you saw what it did to you, right?
Yeah.
And you turn around and become that same person.
No, listen. No. Let's focus
on palmwine music.
No, I would talk.
I beg you, bro.
And another question I do have for our viewers:
palmwine music, not I'm begging you.
What modern Afrobeat songs do you feel as if have a lot of roots in like palmwine? Like With You is probably a great example by Davido.
That's
the most like what you were just singing. Damn near sounds like With You. With You's the one that like.
Red Rose? Yeah, that's my favorite Red Rose.
Yeah.
Oh my sweet Sweet red rose, my heart belongs to you.
Somebody needs to make that a master mix. I
Let
need to hear Red Rose on top of With You.
steal you
I'm gonna go
from
and do that,
me. That's
actually.
Harry E.
That'd be a good sample, though.
Yeah.
I think right now we're working on a project of a True Diary where we're sampling all like good Liberian songs, right? Speaking about that, right? Tell me why in the process, that's why Liberian music, right? To rebirth the music is becoming an issue, right? Because those are Liberian artists who reach out to him when you want to use his song as a sample on the record. He said no.
But you know,
No
I mean,
conversation on money.
but
He said, you know, he said to me, he said, no, bro, I don't want you to do it because I don't want you. But you know what we're gonna do? Oh, we're gonna use it.
but you know, I mean, but that big Eric Jesus for that number
No,
now.
we're gonna use it. I don't care. We're gonna use it. But no. What I'm trying to say to you, right, is what I'm trying to say.
It's crazy,
the problem
bro.
we Liberians are facing, my brother, is that we not understanding the program is bigger than us,
Yeah.
bro. You are going to die one day.
And if you don't
And the
understand
day
it,
that you die, this world will continue to move 100 miles per hour.
and you'll be remembered as the cruise seaman.
And every year, nobody gonna know your name. You're gonna be
Everybody
broke, poor,
cool,
and
man.
you're not gonna have real relationships with people. Because for me, like I'm based off of like, for me when I deal with people, right? I base off of real relationship, being a human being with people, right? And I'm not looking at it. Oh, I'm your friend because you can do this for me. I can do this for you. None of my relationship is based off of that because I look at myself as an individual. But anything I want, I can do it myself.
Yeah, you just gotta show up.
But I'd rather
gotta show
working
up
with
for me.
people to get shit done so we all can do shit together. But Liberian man, look at it like this. Let the DJ in Liberia that can play the beginning of music, right? They men would never play these artist songs unless when they see me in the club, right? They want to be playing music that J bitch shouting my name out. I say okay, but I leave Liberia. They be hitting me up. They be saying, "Oh, bro, my birthday coming, oh." I say, "Yeah, happy birthday, oh." Yeah. When I get to Liberia, then when you playing the music, I'll give you small thing while I'm there. Me and you will operate at because you can't hustle me. You understand?
And Nigerians don't do that, bro. I mean, even when I used to make music, I was never paying nobody to play my music in the club. I walk in, I emailed it to you. You gonna play it or you're not. That's
gonna
it.
show love. Beat.
That's it. If I'm in the room, you see I'm in the room, you know my song, you like my song, play it. If that's it, then that's it.
Support.
Cause I've already paid $20 to get in this bitch. I ain't even asked you to put me on the guest list. I just pulled up. I already got my drink. My folks is pulling up. They get in a section. You can play my music.
And it's free.
They rather play these other cast music they would never get to meet, like Liberia, like in Liberia, right? They play more like outside music more than the Liberian artist music in
I'm
Liberia.
sick of that, bro. I want to hear my uncle look out on the track.
That shit is super
Then I come
crazy,
back.
yo.
Then I come back to the name, bro. We need to change that damn name, bro. We ain't no damn motherland, bro. Because when you're a mother, you care for every other
It's
person.
the fatherland.
Yeah, so man, like I say, like dear Nigerians, man, we like I have a lot of Nigerian friends. I have mad respect for y'all. I have love for y'all. But please, y'all gotta stop this. We gotta get our flowers. We Liberians have played a major role. Go all the way back to palmwine music, and then double back to Afrobeat in the diaspora era. We have played like Andrew Samuka that was in Minnesota. He moved to Arizona, like guys like that. They play major role in Afrobeat tours in America. There's no way a Big A was the one out bringing African artists to America here, right?
Yeah.
Nigerian Big A in Dallas. There's no way he would bring an artist. Andrew didn't get like 4 to 5 shows booked. You know what I'm saying? And they was doing 10 shows. So if a Liberian's booking 5 out of 10, why you feel like even my guy's spotlight that used to come, we used to book 5 to 6 shows. So if a Liberian booking half of the tour, why are we not being mentioned in these documentaries that you guys are doing when it comes to Afrobeat in America? Like it's like how Afrobeat came about in America. Like that was mad. Like
Jealousy.
I feel like that was not cool. And I respect Big A, and I still got respect for my Medellin when we went to Dallas for David. He was there, cool guy. He know Liberian, and he does Afrima Awards. And Afrima Awards are coming, and I don't even think a Liberian is being nominated or Liberian is performing. But Liberian people, they will carry their let me not even say something on the internet yet to y'all, bro. Moving forward next year, I said it to a guy, right? They had a festival in DC the other day, right? They had a festival where Wizkid performed with Gunna and all these guys, right? Afrofest, right?
No,
it was Afro. It was Afro Plus, right?
Afro Plus.
There was no Liberian on the bill, right? And I went on the page, I saw not the Ghanaians because they had Shatta Wale there, right?
Very
but
corny.
Shatta Wale canceled, right? Whatever, because whatever we had going on. And the Ghanaian people were like, oh, you guys need to add another Ghanaian to the bill because we pay for our ticket. We here. I respected that. You will never see a Liberian on the comment section advocating for Liberian artists to be on those stages. 2026, we are going to start a campaign, right? That basically, if you do a festival and you don't put our people on those bills, because we have been to the drawing board where we telling our artists to put a center together to do better with their marketing promotion. For example, that's no reason why Jazino wasn't on none of those festivals. He had a big song, Bought to My Prayer. He had one song. It's okay. One big song. He earned to be on those stages. Mm-hmm. There's no reason why he was on that stage. But Johnny is in DC. Johnny said, oh, the hype boy. He said, oh, they get Liberian DJ on the show, this and that. But I'm not doing DJ on the show. They're not in Liberian community. We don't know them.
Are you talking about one big song, bro? B&B got a lot of views past a lot of Davido songs, a lot of Burna Boy songs.
No, but slow down.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
My brother, slow down.
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm talking about single songs.
Your car can go boom.
I'm talking, bro. There are songs that David got low views compared to B&B.
Yeah, but B&B is a big. It's a big
record. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
No, I say he earned to be on the festival because he has one big song.
Bro, I'm driving old car. I'm not driving an old car when it comes to my picking. I mean a Chevy, new convertible 2025.
Now I feel you, but at the end of the day,
I'm running 260.
At the end of the day, I feel like he earned to be at because he was in America.
Exactly.
There's no reason why these guys couldn't bro, go do B&B. He could have just did B&B. That's all he could have did on those stages.
Honestly, even with the festival this weekend, when we were sitting there and putting the lineups together, I got the opportunity that I'm making the schedule, and I got to decide how things were organized. And we have Dolo Nasty, we have Breezy, and as I was putting it together, we had to put 2-3 artists in between each DJ set, and I'm like,
got Liberian artists there?
No,
damn it.
No Liberian artists, and I didn't know this until I was making the schedule. So in that moment, I was like, I gotta call somebody. So I called somebody. Hopefully they will show up and perform. The nigga who was in Minneapolis last weekend. I called him.
Ralph?
Yeah, I want Ralph to go between Dolo and Breezy. I feel like that would be perfect because Dolo's more of a college vibe, and then Ralph is still young, and then Breezy, he knows how to do really old school music to wrap it up.
Yeah, we got Breezy. Breezy just did
I want to say one thing, right?
Festival too.
I want to say
last weekend.
I want to say one thing, right? I watched that video day before yesterday.
Which one?
I meant to address the one with CIC and David in the
which one?
In the parking
lot.
Yeah, in the parking lot. Yeah, I just saw it.
What happened in the parking lot?
No, when CIC wanted to meet David.
Yo, you be out to miss, yo.
You understand?
You that one?
No, but bro, I just saw that video day before yesterday.
No, I'm talking about her.
Yeah, I do. I really do be out the next.
And the reason why I want to bring this out, right? Because it's a lot of time.
I saw that.
I've heard you personally have got it in the defense mode for when it comes to Duke and all of that, bro. And you know how Duke got Liberian music, Liberian days. He for the Liberian, bro. Duke is all about the money.
No, I never said.
Hold on, bro.
No.
You have personally said that to me. You, my boy. Listen, I want to establish this. Duke is all about the money.
I understand that
because when I heard what David referred to CIC, bro, that throws me off.
What David said?
He said, I'll see you on Duke page. Are you the guy from Duke page? That means Duke have never had no conversation with Davey about CIC. Bro, listen, that's not funny, bro. And we
I didn't hear that though, I swear.
And we,
I didn't even
listen and we be here supporting Duke events. Thinking all in the name that Duke got our artists, he's in the best interest of our culture, our artists. Bro, listen, bro, if we don't take our culture, if we don't hold our culture for ourselves and run with it the way we should market it, bro, and we be thinking those people marketing it for us, bro, you guys are playing, bro. Or you guys are promoters. Or you guys are joking.
We're gonna
you,
put something together.
the boss man, all of you guys, bro. If you're not ready for Liberian culture out there, bro, you just should give way for new promoters to come in and take over the game, because David talking about, you the guy from Duke Page.
That's what he said. That's crazy,
bro. Go back to the video. I'm not tripping.
It should definitely be.
I thought.
What's this song?
I always see you. I always see you you the guy that always pop up on Duke Page. So that means Duke have never had a conversation with David or anything concerning CIC, bro.
I thought David said I be seeing you moving around and stuff like that. I didn't know he said like. I thought he said, "Oh, I be seeing you like moving around and
bro,
things like that."
Bro,
I didn't know he said like from Duke Page. Like David, come on, that brother.
Bro, go back.
no, but look, come on now. You can't blame David for what he said. That's it's true. That's what he said.
Bro, I'm not blaming David.
Yeah, that's what David said.
I got mad love for David. I'm not blaming David. That's what I'm saying. I said, Duke, that we be promoting.
Damn.
You understand me? I never went to David and had no one-on-one conversation about the artist, CIC, or any other artist before. Because if, let's say Duke is CIC is Duke artist. Mm-hmm. That we all know. He brought you on the tour. This is his second tour, and he's going to bring it again. He's continuing to bring him. So if you've been operating with someone in this space, and CIC giving all the credibility to Duke as the man who's in this, who's making like things happen for him, bringing to the door, and then you understand what I'm trying to say, bro. For me, that throws me off. Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel where you coming from with that, right? But
yeah,
I feel you. You're not wrong about that. You kind of like being a human being, but in the business world, if I'm just doing business with you, bro, that's not a responsibility to like we.
By your responsibility, that responsibility to keep me parking lot.
No. I feel like Duke, right?
My man, best bro.
No. Hear me now. Nobody hear me, right? I feel like when it comes to that relationship, from Duke's side, I think Duke are just doing business with CIC, and CIC is probably taking it another way where this is like my guy. And this
because
is my guy.
CIC from the motherland.
Yeah, and
you remember the cruise too.
I feel like he's doing. I feel like Duke is doing business. Like for me, I respect Duke as a businessman.
What's the problem with CIC? What's the problem?
Like the thing about me and you right now, Bill, when we talk about Duke, I respect Duke as a businessman.
Yeah.
He make business moves, right? I cannot take that away from him, but they're between business and being a human being.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
They're using people's emotions too to do business. That's what he do. He uses people's emotions to do business, and he's smart. And you can't blame me, but if I'm a businessman, right, and I figure out like a niche, and I'm going there. Because what he do, right? He's very strategic, right?
I think we pretend to love each other.
He's very strategic,
bro. I don't think we really love each other, bro.
Why you say that?
I think we just pretend.
Yeah, we do. We're very fake. Like people are very fake people.
I don't think we love each other, bro. I think we hate each other, and we just hide beyond. We just hide beyond those emotions and try to act like we love each other.
No, for me, no. Me, I'm not. I'm more Liberian person. I'm gonna tell you to real. Like if I like you. Let me tell you one thing that happened the other time, right? I was in I was in DC, right? I was in DC the other time, right? I was in DC the other time, right? Basically, a guy that I'm cool guy, cool as hell, right? He literally came up to me like, "Yo, bro, you don't mess with me like that, right?" And I said to him, "I'm like, bro, you cool, you my boy, or that I'll mess with you, but I'm not like you're not my homie because we never like, you feel me? We never did business. We never did business together." Because how I create real friendship with people?
I was about to say, your real friends you make money with.
Yeah, I make money with my friends. I'm gonna tell anybody out there I want to be my friend, right?
Real friends.
No, I want to tell you something, right? I want to tell everybody out there.
Let me ask you one question.
No, hold on. Let me land, bro. Let me land.
Go ahead.
Anybody out there that want to be my friend, you want to talk to me on the phone all the time.
Yeah.
You want me to be talking and hanging out, kicking it. Yeah. We got to get some money together.
Okay.
If we're not, bro, you're gonna help me once in a while.
But I've seen you. Okay. I've seen you put in a lot. When it comes to bass, right? It's always out of love, right? I've seen you put in senses. You are beat the Liberian slang. You're not beat sensing a lot of people here.
Not beat sensing.
But I never see you trying to beat sensing Duke here, bro. Why?
Because Duke got plenty of sense.
Well, you always try to teach.
Somebody that can make money that ain't get, you need to put sense in their head.
Oh, you got plenty of sense. Also, acting like you're smart and using all the way you got plenty of sense.
He has plenty of sense.
Using us. Using our people.
My brother, listen, I get beat sense in my head, right?
Okay.
That I want to get more, that I need information from.
Okay.
So I can navigate through this life here.
So you need information from
Of course. The guy is very smart.
Okay.
Kill out of you, my brother.
Okay,
he knows what he's doing. He knows how to play the
That's exactly how to play. He know how to play the emotion card. He probably fucking Liberian.
Yeah, he's smart. He just smart milking our cow there.
He drinking juice. Right. They go out the palmwine side, right?
Or the cow they wear Well, took time to milk in Liberia. There's somebody milking the us out here.
Let me see the episode.
No, respect, dude.
But they see that the city because you're a crew man. That what happened to crew people again. The city that happened in 1920 happening in 2025.
Y'all close the conversation. We spent an hour.
It's not the same music.
Why we think or why we know with our facts that Afrobeats originated in Liberia by a cruise sailorman, a cruise seaman. And I just, I need the Nigerians to just respect that for a second. That's all we need from y'all.
Relax yourself, boy.
Yeah, you got to
respect it just for a second. As much as it frustrates you, vexates you that you did not create it. It's okay.
When I bought that Lamborghini you just bought the other day, like we don't want a reason why you can buy a Lamborghini.
The wedding you had with you and me, we the reason why you can have that wedding.
Mr. Easy, the wedding you just had the other day, you bought your wife I don't know, it's that 2.5 million dress she wore. We the reason now, I'm just joking.
And Richard Millie watch.
All the juju songs that we enjoying. Palma music inspired it.
I tell you,
we're perfect.
You're just eating show on the thing we created.
In 2026, they will not be able to eat show on that.
They refer to us as local. I refer to us as local.
Things we're doing this year will make sure that 2026 they don't happen.
The Afro Nation, the This Nation, the Pod Nation. If you're in Pono Library,
every single Afro Nation and every single Afro beat is just Nigerians.
If you don't add us to that, because you say Africa, we are part of Africa. Sierra Leone part of Africa, Liberia part of Africa, not just East Africa and North, wherever you come from. The other Nigerian people, they're on East show or they on the show there. Yeah, man, using African culture to just make money. We can eat small.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching In the Fry.
That is Area.
Our own level.
Huh?
I just met your man and your pa. They say they want me for their son-in-law. One day I will pay my guru due. Girl, I pay my dowry for you. Nana, Nana, my sweet Nana crew. Join me to my kingdom.